between even and odd, over and under, and the rise and fall market, which one is always the best to trade? Okay, so hii swali watu wengi wamekuwa wakiuliza. Yeah, and I'm here today to answer that question the right way. Okay, so before that, make sure that you join my WhatsApp channel. The link is on my TikTok profile. Kuja hapa hivi, you find that there's this link. If you are watching this video, just click the top on your scroll on your right. You're going to open this profile. Click that link over there. Click the three dots above there, then open in browser. You're going to be taken to this channel here. You can always join the channel. Okay, yeah, so let's proceed. The next thing I said that tunakuanga na live trading even right now as we talk. Ukiangalia tuko live, right? So you can join and trade with us. Okay, so in live trading I usually give the entries, so you only need to fund your account, then you'll be good to go. Okay, so these are different types of markets. That is the first thing I have to say. Okay, and what makes them become different is the payout in these markets and the level of risk. Okay, the payout and level of risk. Okay, unaona, so you find that the payout in even and odd is the same as on rise and fall. Okay, but now when it comes to over and under, kuna markets yes zinaweza lipa kama even and odd na rise and fall, but zinakuanga a bit riskier. Okay, but now on over and under, let's focus on markets kama under 7 and over 2, for example, right? So these are less risky markets and the payout is usually low compared to rise and fall and even and odd. Okay, so nataka tujue which one is the best, and I'll have to say this, both markets are usually the best and they are good to trade. Okay, but now there's some things that you guys amjuangi. Okay, so in these markets, okay, first of all, let's start with the even and odd. Then I'm going to nitawaandikia under 7, for example, hapa hivi. Okay, so the difference in the two markets, the markets are okay to trade. Okay, but now when it comes to risk management, each market has its own risk management. Okay, like for example, kama una trade market ya even odd, you'll find that the payout is let's say more than 95% of the initial stake, but sasa hii utapata iko a bit lower. Okay, that is under 7 over 2. Okay, so it means that when it comes to risk management, okay, let's start with the under 7 because hii ndio inasumbua watu wengi sana. Okay, so when it comes to a market say under 7, the payout is a bit low. You can stake with 1 USD and the payout will be something like $0.2. Okay, so this one is the payout is a bit lower. Okay, ukistake na 1 USD kwa even and odd, the payout will be something like a 0.95. I'm just assuming that's not the exact value, but utapata the difference iko hivyo, right? So what does that mean? Kama una trade market kama hii, okay, or maybe kama let's have two people. One person is having an account of $100 and another person is having an account of 10 USD. Okay, so which market are you supposed to trade? Hiyo ni kitu unafaa ujue. So sio kila market unaweza trade na small account na sio kila market unaweza trade na big account maybe. Okay, big account unaweza trade each and every market, but with a small account itakuwa tricky. So ukianza kutrade na $10, market kama under 7, it will be very tricky because the level of recovering will be very hard. You know, as a trader, lazima ukue ready for the recovery, not anything else. Okay, because you should always be ready over loss. Okay, and as a trader, ukielewa how you can manage the losses and how you can be able to recover, that is the best thing that you can ever do. Right now, kama uko na account ya $10, recovery itakuwa very hard. Let's assume that maybe you make some 3 losses. So that will be a total of $3 lost. And now remember the payout is $3. Hata kama unatumia martingale ya 1, na stake ikuwe multiplied by 2. So the payout will be 0.40. So recovering this amount will be very very hard, right? Sorry. So it means that by the time you come to recover this amount, already utakuwa umepigwa loss ingine. So utakuwa unazungusha tu hapo, you'll be doing nothing. Okay? So with small accounts, avoid such markets. Kama uko na big account, under 7 is the best market to trade. Na kama uko na a small account, for example, $10, you understand that not everyone can be able to fund a big account. So to that person, you can maybe focus on trading even and odd, rise and fall, and so on and so on. Because in case you make some 3 losses, for example, and you're staking with only $1, the payout will be a bit higher, 0.95, and you're using a martingale of let's say 2. So you will only need to make 2 runs to recover this amount. Tuko pamoja? Yeah. So I think up to that point kila mtu anaelewa. You can trade each and every market, but that one is going to depend with the account that you're having. Hakuna anga market mbaya, but sasa market siwezi recommend markets kama matches and differs, okay? And okay, trading differs would be the riskiest market that you can ever trade, okay? The payout is very low, so in case manipulation occurs and you make some consistent losses, that one is totally going to affect that trade. Utakuwa unazungusha tu hapo, you're doing nothing. Unaona? You're doing nothing and nothing because by the time you recover ushapigwa loss ingine hivyo hivyo. You understand? Yeah, so I'm wishing you guys all the best. Let's keep trading together on Green Pro.site. Na kama unataka kutrade manually, unaweza ingia pale kwa analystkimfx.com. Pale hivi kuna features mingi sana. analystkimfx.com na Green Pro.site. Ingia live sahi, tuendelee tukiwa wengi. Peace out guys. See you all at the top.